Everybody wanted to be like him. Someone who went from washing cars and trying to make a couple of cents in Nigeria to an unlikely flashy millionaire who comes once in a lifetime.
G for Gucci. I have decided to follow Jesus.
Sometimes people put on a fancy show to impress others, but the truth might be way darker than we can imagine.
A Nigerian Instagram influencer who posted pictures of his lavish lifestyle could spend the next 20 years in a prison cell.
Dubai police have once again solved yet another case involving an international online scammer known as Raymond Abbas, but who goes by Hush Puppy on social media platforms.
In the month of October 2022, Instagram deactivated the verified account of Hush Puppy, whose real name is Ramon Abbas, a true Nigerian prince charged with $30 million worth of fraud. If you came across Hush Puppy at any time in the last decade, you would never have imagined that he grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. His father drove a taxi, and his mother sold bread and other foods on the street. He was born in the motherland of the Nigerian prince scam, also known as a 419 scam. They're actually incredibly innovative for their involvement in dating and romance scams. In 2005, Nigerian scam losses from 37 countries approached $3.2 billion.
The Nigerians are famous in variations of that scam, whether it be romance, whether it be targeting the elderly, getting them to send money, to send bank information so they can ultimately steal money from a bank account.
He was gross seeing scammers try to defrauding millions of dollars. Because these are places where you have a lot of young boys who have very little life chances. Ramon Abbas started his journey in small internet cafes around Lagos, making up a Nigerian prince story and attempting to scam his way to an extra couple of bucks.
You go no! Who won't kill you first, me? Why you they laugh like that? They talk you when they pay me, they laugh.
Yahoo Boys. Originating from Nigeria, these individuals employ sophisticated tactics to deceive and defraud unsuspecting victims worldwide. The trend extended to Ghana under the name of the Sakala Boys. Ramon Abbas was among a handful of Yahoo Boys who saw the opportunity to earn even more money than any Nigerian kid could imagine. Whenever anyone asked him how he got started, the answer would always be real estate. To Hush Puppy's 2.7 million Instagram followers, he wasn't known as a criminal, but as a successful real estate developer living the high life of private jets, designer watches and clothes, and luxury cars. Real estate good enough to be believable, boring enough for people not to ask any follow-up question.
I just spent 20,000.
Over a matter of years, like many Yahoo Boys, Abbas broadened his criminal horizons. He went to Malaysia on student visas. Take advantage of the country's good internet infrastructure, targeting lonely women on dating websites and deceiving them to extract their savings. Hush Puppy's story suddenly changed after he relocated to Malaysia. He became wealthy and successful. This man has gained the title of a Nigerian dark horse. No one knows exactly how he really made his money. The only thing everyone knows is that a new page in his life opened when he decided to relocate to Malaysia.
For the victory lap though. I know it's lonely at the town.
Naturally, his fame grew and he became a legit Nigerian celebrity. He was rubbing shoulders with big names, getting featured in magazines and even landing spots on TV shows. And everyone wanted a piece of his seemingly glamorous life. He wasn't just an Instagram influencer anymore. He was slowly clawing his way into the ranks of the ultra-wealthy.
You go pay no now, say they give me this car.
But you know how it goes. Haters gonna hate, and skeptics started raising eyebrows. Many questioned how on earth he afforded all this luxury without a proper job or business. Rumors were flying around, suggesting he might be involved in some shady stuff.
Talk about yourself.
He brought a lot of attention to himself. He made himself appear in an FBI investigation. On October 11, 2019, a Hush Puppy birthday post gave the FBI everything they needed to come after him. For years, the FBI had been keeping track of a group of online scammers who had stolen millions of dollars from businesses and people around the world. There was no record of any real estate deals in which Ramon Abbas had been involved. The dude was living off fraudulent activities. He was running all sorts of cyber scams like email frauds and other sneaky schemes to make millions. They accused him of being part of a massive international cybercrime network that laundered millions of dollars through various schemes. Investigators say that Hushpuppi used his Instagram account to portray a luxurious lifestyle to attract followers and potential victims. Abbas had realized that the real money in online fraud wasn't in scamming individuals, but rather in targeting multi-million-dollar companies. That is why he faces into a business email compromise scheme. A type of email cybercrime uses email to trick someone into sending money or divulging confidential company info. Here's how it works. It starts with by researching the right person in the right company. Hushpuppi and his hacker gets access to that person's email account, usually middle manager or someone in the accounting department of that company. After gaining access to the email, they don't take any action, they simply sit and wait. And they watch the flow of email in and out, and when they see invoices, that's what they're looking for. When an invoice comes in, create a fake invoice identical to the received one, and then send a follow-up email.
Our bank account has changed. Please use this new account number to deposit the payment for shipment 332. I better check that out. I'm going to call the number at the bottom of the email. Hello? I've just received an email from your company asking us to use a new bank account number to pay for your last shipment.
Yes, I confirm that's the new account number. And could you please rush that payment?
Okay, I'll ensure that the payment is made today.
After the money deposited in Hushpuppi's eager hands, the email account is deleted and every trace of the scammers disappears. Over the years, Hushpuppi and his team stole almost $500 million from almost anyone they could. Hushpuppi and his team were accused for the large-scale hacking of a bank in Malta for $13 million, a business email compromise scheme on an American law firm for just under $1 million. The biggest one was an attempted business email compromise scam on 2 UK companies, each valued at around $100 million, one of which happened to be an English Premier League football team.